OK. Let's throw it open to you, see if we can shine some light on fetishism, Amy.
OK, we've got our first caller uses fetishes in his relationship at the moment. It's Frank on line 2.
Morning, Frank.
Hello?
Hi there, Frank. Thank you for giving us a call, first of all, sir.
Yeah, I think you make... I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's because I'm not talking, I'm listening.
Oh, right. Sorry. I think one thing you've got mistaken is that it's an alternative to sex and that you can't have sex without the fetishism. You can combine them and they can be two separate things as well.
OK, I'm with you there.
And also, most of us do it within a loving relationship. I do it because I love the person I do it with.
Right. And, where does it all where does it all spring from you, do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I found a website that it did, and obviously earlier when I was married, you know, you have the odd play, you know, bit of spanking, but nothing serious. As a, you know.
You say that, Frank. You say that. I am 43 years old. Unbelievable. I know I look so much younger. But I'm 43 years old and I have never spanked anybody. I've never been asked to spank. I have no interest in being spanked. The last person to spank me was my dad. And at the end of that, I said, if you ever did it again, I'll put myself into care. Yeah, so that's my experience.
You're obviously not going to the right places and meeting the right women.
I'm absolutely fine with it, though, Frank. I just don't understand at what point you say, well, that was lovely making love with you there, darling, but do you think next time we can do it, I can spank your bum first of all?
Can I ask, Frank, what fetishes you're involved in, Frank?
Well, just because it doesn't float your boat, it doesn't mean that there's not...
I'm not saying, Frank, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying I don't understand it because never have I ever had any need, nor any partner that I've been with has ever vocalised any need to involve spanking. So why did you introduce, or did your then partner introduce spanking into the relationship? If someone said to me, do you fancy being spanked? I'd say, why?
Yeah. Well, right. Right, OK, I'll explain why. It's a whole lot of psychological and physiological reaction that goes on.
Right.
OK? You spank a bottom, it initially causes redness and discomfort and a little bit of pain. OK? Then the hormones kick in and the endorphins that the brain produces as a reaction to the pain, and it becomes pleasurable to these people.
Right.
I'm not saying it'll happen to everyone.
Right.
Yeah?
Frank, is it progressive? I mean, will the spanking go into whipping and further on? Have you found...
It has in our relationship. There's things I do now that I didn't imagine that I would do, or even imagine that people would enjoy. I mean, I've recently started needle play with my partner.
Oh, my word, right. OK. I mean, Peter, free down. I only cut you off, Frank, because I want to get to somebody else if we can. And I thank you for the call. I really appreciate the call. And like I said, not down it, just trying to understand it.
OK, we'll go to Emma then on line 1.
Emma, good morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What do you make of fetishes? What light can you shed on the subject?
Well, I think, in my personal experience, that 99% of people with fetishes, they are perfectly harmless. And, you know, as long as they're not hurting anyone, it's OK. I mean, most people have rules, so...
But
no one can get seriously hurt.
Do you wonder where they come from, the roots of these fetishes?
I think the most common fetishes, like S&M, like you were talking about spanking, I think most of them aren't, you know, psychologically from something in their childhood. I think most of the time it's simply a case of control. If you're a businessman and you're very much in control of your life, you always have a million things to do, a lot of them just want to have someone take control of them. Right.
Now, Amy's just whispered in my ear, says you work as an escort. I have worked as an escort.
Yes, that's right.
And you say these are perfectly harmless activities that people have, but I'm guessing that some of the people that you work with have got wives and partners back at home who might disagree.
Yeah, definitely. I do think that it's much better if they're open about it with their partners and practice it in a loving relationship. But I think, to an extent, they're trying to protect their partners
OK, Emma, thank you very much for the call, and thank you particularly to Frank as well. I know there's sort of gasps and laughs and everything else, but actually, I could follow what you were saying a bit, I think. I just still don't understand it. Anyway, the clock has beaten us again, a bit like one of Max Mosley's special friends, and so we've got to take a break. Dr. Miriam, still to take your calls on intimacy, though. First, though, it's some goodbyes. Great to see you again, Tim. Good luck with Channel B as well. You can put Frank on any time you like. I imagine it'll be very popular.
I'll get his number after the show.
Dominic, I'll see you tomorrow. Janet, I'll see you later this afternoon. Give it up for the panel, ladies and gentlemen. channelb.com or .co.uk.com. channelb.com. After the ads, if the intimacy has gone from your relationship, Dr. Miriam is here to help. 0207 173 5555 is the number if you'd like a word. You don't have to use your real name. No one need know it's you. Maybe things have changed in your relationship since having kids because of stress or work, or maybe it just feels like your relationship has run out of pup. Miriam, as I said, here to help and helps you will after the ads. Back in 3.